Paradise crew. Today is the last day of our cruise. I'm so sad. What did I do? Okay. Good morning, Paradise crew. Today is the last day of our cruise here on the Freedom of the Seas. I am so sad. We just docked in St. Kitts. It is now 8:38. We decided to sleep in a little bit and we're gonna go get some breakfast and then see what we can find in St. Kitts. All changed and ready to explore St. Kitts.
Let's go crush St. Kitts.
Well, I don't know about crushing things, honey. I don't think that's really...
I'll try not to overwhelm you guys with just drone shots and these vlogs.
Alright, so we're gonna try to get off the ship. Well, we are going to get off the ship, but try to find a taxi or just kind of explore the little port that is right as we get off the ship. And yeah, we're just kind of winging it today. I believe I told you guys earlier not to wing it in a video.
Well, if you say you're gonna wing it, that in a sense is planned out winging it.
I guess so. We planned on winging it.
So.
But we're not fully winging it. I do know, I have an idea of what we want to do. It's just how much time, the weather, and how much it's going to cost to get there. So, trying to find out more information once we get off the ship. This pier reminds me a little of Tortola. There's a small line, but oh look, coming soon. They're building, I said coming soon. They're building another pier. So more cruises can enjoy St. Kitts all at once. It just means more people. Okay, so it's pretty easy. Just walked up and said where we wanted to go, and we're joining a group here. They said it's $7 per person each way. So that's pretty much the same as what it was in Aruba. We paid about $14 for the taxi each way, so.
Gotcha.
So the steering wheel's on the opposite side of the car, and Cullinan was trying to drive the whole.
Where are we going? Drive it. I'll drive it. Everyone is okay? We're good. Drive everybody to Okay. Cockleshell Beach? Yes. Okay.
Are there monkeys there?
There are monkeys all over the island. And all you have to do is spend a week on the island and you can catch your own monkey.
It's cheaper than where I live.
Straight ahead, that's the Atlantic Ocean. The very large thing there, that's the Marriott Hotel. That's the largest hotel on the island.
Okay, so where are we taking a picture?
Yeah.
Okay, so on the way to the beach, we've made a pit stop to take pictures of where the Caribbean Sea meet the Atlantic Ocean. So it is gorgeous up here.
Cover up the water. Well, he's almost. There we go. This is a good spot.
It's definitely a very popular spot. Our taxi driver was saying that on a clear day, obviously it's a little cloudy today, you can see St. Bart's and St. Martin from that spot.
All drinks, $2, get 3 for 5. Water,
it's pretty impressive.
Beer, mix and match, $1.
But we're gonna check out the other side here. I think this is the more iconic photo spot, which is why there's a bunch more people over here. We're selling drinks and a bunch of other things. Oh, and then there's a donkey and a monkey. Oh my goodness. So I believe Atlantic, Caribbean. So pretty. Yay! This is the photo that I wanted. Okay, so remember, I just kicked a rock. Gosh, that hurt. Okay, so remember, if we're coming to St. Kitts, can't just take pictures of monkeys for free. I think I heard someone say that it was $5, and probably the same for the donkey, but I think people were getting on the donkey. Personally, I'm not going to touch any wild animals in a different country, but yeah, don't just go taking pictures of monkeys. Alright, so we are here on Cockleshell Beach. This is the Reggae Beach Bar and Grill, something like that. I'm sure I'll find a sign if that's incorrect, but there are massages over there, changing rooms, water sports. Reggae Beach Bar and Grill. I was correct. There's a little shop and a bar. Plenty of chairs. Of course, it's starting to get crowded as it is now 11:02, and there are 2 cruise ships here today. I think you have to pay for the chairs.
Okay.
All right, so not that I don't want to stay here all day, because it is very pretty. And the weather did clear up a lot, so there are a few clouds, but mainly sunny. It's definitely warm, probably in the mid 80s, but you have to pay for the chairs, probably, and the umbrellas, and it's fine. I don't really like paying to having to pay to sit. So we'll probably just put our stuff on the ground, take some Instagram photos. I think Cullen's gonna try to fly the drone because over here is Nevis, all the way over there. He said it's just a few miles away. So we're at the southern point of the island, and it is very pretty. So there's a dock over here. I think I'll take a little stroll if I can find how to get there. What? I want to go, yeah, I want to go over there. It looks like there's like a little trail.
Okay.
The water is quite refreshing.
Yeah.
So, starting to get even busier here. This is kind of cool. Going on an adventure. An adventure. This might be easier to fly your drone from anyway.
Yeah.
Told us that there are not any like major dangerous animals in St. Kitts. So no lions or tigers or bears or snakes. So should be in the clear as we're exploring. But this way we go. Looks like it doesn't go up very far, but it's almost like we're hiking up a mountain, right? That was the end of our journey.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Oh, look.
That's a pretty view. Probably not a place where locals chill.
Yeah.
This beach is very touristy. And I mean, everyone is really nice.
Yeah, everyone's nice, everyone's chill. The taxi service is very professional, on time, courteous. But I'd be interested to see where the locals hang out, because every local, you know, they have their little spot where there's like super chill. You know what I mean? Get off work, have a couple of beers. I'm assuming this is not it. It's a great place. I'm gonna fly the drone, it's gonna be awesome, but this is not it.
It's not it.
It's not bad, but it's not it.
Yeah. If you want to have a beach day with food and drinks and a beautiful view, then this is the place to go in St. Kitts, if you don't mind a crowd. If you do mind a crowd and you don't want to just sit on the beach all day, you probably don't want to come here. But as we were at the port, at the taxi service, they had a giant poster. I'm not sure if I filmed it, and if I didn't, I'm gonna try to do it on the way back. a giant poster of things of interest. So you can check out, see the most popular places on the island and have a taxi take you there instead. Plenty of things to do. I have heard that St. Kitts is fairly expensive, so just keep that in mind if you're planning a port day here in St. Kitts, that you might be spending some extra money that you didn't anticipate. But like we mentioned earlier, the taxi service was pretty standard. It was $7 a person to get here, and it was a good drive. It was probably 15 to 20 minutes, and we made a stop there. I think it's called Timothy's Point. So just keep that in mind. I forgot to mention, there's also some great hiking here in St. Kitts. They have a giant volcano and beautiful mountainous hiking paths. We chose not to do that today because we figured we would be exhausted from the week, and we were right. So maybe if St. Kitts was on in an earlier part of the week, we would have considered it, but I was telling Cullen that there was an excursion that involved hiking up the volcano, and it was literally 6 hours of hiking. And I said, oh, it sounds like fun. And he said, I would have been really mad if you would have booked that. So if you love hiking, if you love being out for 6 hours, check out that excursion. I'll try to make a link to it in the description below so you can find it pretty easily. Cullen tried to fly the drone. He said he got some okay shots, but not great. He was going around the mountains here, and he keeps losing signal, and well, to me that's terrifying. So, but he got some of the little jet skis, and people were flyboarding over here. I've never seen anyone do that in person, and oh, he did it again. Let me see if I can zoom in over here. It doesn't look very easy considering they keep going. Nose dive. Come on, buddy. Get on up there. Get up, buddy. You can do it. Any day now. Here we go, maybe? Maybe? Yeah. No. No. Oh, here we go. Here we go again. Here we go. Stand up, stand up. Yay! You did it! For a little bit. So maybe on one of our future cruises, we'll have to try to flyboard. I'm sure I will nosedive quite often.
He just goes flop, belly flop each time. Flop.
Flop. Too funny. Okay, so I don't know how getting a taxi on the way out is gonna work. Our taxi driver gave us a wristband, and he said that he would be back at 2 because that's what time everyone else in the van wanted to go back. They're also with the Carnival cruise, and we don't want to wait until 2. So I don't know if we can just kind of flag one down, or we have to wait. So hopefully we can get one easily, because I'm starting to get hungry again. And although the food smells really good here, it is quite pricey. The cheapest thing I saw on the menu was a barbecue chicken leg, and it was $10.
Wow.
Yeah, so everything else was much more expensive than that, and why pay that much money when we can eat on the ship for free?
I see what you did there.
Yeah, just saying. All right, so finding a taxi was pretty easy on the way out. A lot of taxi drivers were just kind of sitting at the bar, and we got here and we assumed that it was $7 per person on the way back, and he said it was $28 total for 1 to 4 people. So I don't know if that's just this specific taxi or whatever, but I guess we could have asked before we got in the taxi.
Yeah, it would have been a good idea to ask before, but that's kind of the hidden cost of travel. So
yeah, but we spent $14 on the way there and $28 on the way back. So kind of frustrating, but what can you do? We already got back, and
yeah, we're back now.
It's whatever. So we're gonna get back on the ship, probably check out the solarium. Hopefully there aren't as many people because everyone's exploring St. Kitts.
Yeah, and Tony and Jenny, we're gonna break a rule and we're gonna reserve some deck chairs for you guys. So, It'll be there. They'll be there when you get on the ship.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you too. It's also another good idea then to stick with the same taxi driver, because it was supposed to be $28 for us total if we would have stayed with him. So we just wanted to go back earlier. Like I said, we didn't want to stay until 2. What can you do? For those of you who love to go shopping in the different ports on a cruise, this is a great area for that. There are several little shops and restaurants, and if you don't have enough casino action on the ship, there is actually a casino. No, thank you. There's actually a casino and bar right as you exit the ship. Okay, they're really persistent with the monkeys. Gosh, I was just trying to talk to you guys and he kept asking me if I wanted a picture with the monkey. I do not want a picture with the monkey. This is the last time we'll be boarding the ship. This is the last time we're boarding the ship.
That's true. It was a fun ride, yeah.
It was. We had an amazing week.
It's party time. Say party.
Party time.